Atomfall is the new single-player survival action game from Rebellion, the team most recently known for the Sniper Elite games. It's set in a fictional northern England in 1957, 5 years after the Windscale disaster, where a quarantine zone has been set up around the atom plant and no one has been allowed to come in or out. You wake in a bunker with no idea who you are or how you got there. It's up to you to uncover the mystery of what has happened and those responsible. From the moment you leave the bunker, you're unleashed into this world where pretty much everything and anything wants to do you harm. You uncover little breadcrumbs by finding notes in the world and talking to NPCs. You always have your guard up though, because you'll meet someone, strike up a working relationship, get a mission off them, and then the next person you speak to will cast suspicion on them. It's a game where decisions really matter and consequences shape the game and the world around you. This does a great job of building intrigue, and it is complemented perfectly by the superb world design. Instead of one large map, the game is split into 5 open areas, each with bunkers and other facilities to explore as well. It's kinda similar to how the Outer Worlds and Dead Island 2 recently approached map design, and I'm a real big fan of it. Due to all areas of the map being adjoined, they can't differentiate them too much, however I really feel like they still managed to make them all feel unique. Wyndham Village was the standout for me, with the level of detail really reminding me of Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. The quaint little English village is just bursting with detail and interesting characters. It's here that you really get a feel for how strange life is for residents of the area as well. There are people going about their daily business while soldiers patrol the streets, and there's mechs that are deployed to maintain order.
Are in essence treasonous and will be treated as such. Please don't
See that
make us
big
hurt.
metal bugger? I could have it. I could.
Steady on, George. It's got guns on it, you know.
Stop pinning it out like it owns the place.
Aye, but the robbers are proper frit of them robots. They won't try the luck here while we've got that.
Your character's main objective throughout the game is to escape the quarantine zone. Several NPCs will offer you help with this goal if you first help them in various ways. It's here that the main story starts to intertwine in interesting ways, and sometimes tough choices need to be made. You can't keep everyone happy, and certain decisions will result in supposed allies turning hostile. It's here that the game's agency really shines. You can do all you can to keep as many people on side, or you could be ruthless. You can even just shoot a main quest giver right between the eyes if you want, and the game will just pivot and continue on. Currency isn't really a thing in Atomfall. Instead, it has been replaced with a bartering system. There are several people that you can trade with in the game, each offering some unique items. It works by using a set of scales. You select what you want from the trader, and then you need to offer goods from your inventory until the scale balances, signalling that the opposite party believes it's a fair trade. Some characters will value weapons, other supplies or special items, so choosing what to trade and where to trade it is key to get the best deal. Throughout the world, you'll collect items such as glue, herbs, cloth, glass, and many other things. This will allow you to craft various throwable weapons and healing items. Later on, you'll also be able to upgrade weapons as well. These RPG elements are fairly basic, but I did appreciate their inclusion. There is plenty of scope to expand on this element should the team wish to create another game in a similar vein as well. There isn't any fast travel on offer, but the 5 zones are both big enough to give you that sense of exploration, while also being small enough that travel doesn't become a chore. They're also manageable enough that you quickly get the lay of the land and start to notice yourself using the map less and less, which I really appreciated. It was so refreshing, as I can't explain how tired I am of maps just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. There are also wrinkles to keep those trips back and forth interesting, collectibles such as magazines or decorative gnomes you need to punch. Hilariously, the trophy for punching all 10 gnomes is called Ornamental. You can also get access to a metal detector which helps you uncover caches that people have buried around the world. You'll spend a fair bit of time in combat. By default, I would say that it's pretty difficult and you will die a lot. I dropped the difficulty down a notch, but even then, you do need to be really careful about taking damage. You will die quick. You've got both melee weapons and guns, however, especially early on, the guns you get both don't hold many bullets and feel a bit sluggish, given it's the 50s. So unless the enemies you're facing have guns themselves, I often found the best approach was to use a crowd control kick to stagger them and then take them out with a melee blow to the head. There are stealth options too. If you sneak up behind an enemy, you'll get a takedown prompt, but this does create a bit of noise and sometimes alerts enemies nearby. The stealth, to be honest, was a little bit more basic than I expected from the team that made Sniper Elite. Don't get me wrong, it's serviceable, but I had hoped for something like the ability to whistle to lure enemies in for a silent kill. You also can't move bodies, leading to other enemies becoming alerted really quickly after you've taken down one or two. Overall though, Rebellion has built a superb open world and they've filled it with interesting, layered characters. The freedom you have to tackle things how you see fit is refreshing, and it kept me gripped throughout my 22-hour playtime. Combat could have been a little bit more in-depth, but it services everything else that the game excels on. If you're looking for an intriguing open world that offers you real freedom, I highly recommend checking out Atomfall. Here at Pure Dead Gaming, we're awarding the game a 9 out of 10. Thanks for watching.